Are you ready to start an LLC in Pennsylvania? We've got you covered. We'll walk you through the 6 most important steps to set up your Pennsylvania LLC and show you how it can be done in just a few minutes. Whether you're planning to handle it yourself or considering a service like Taylor Brands, which we will discuss later, we've got tips and shortcuts to help you avoid common mistakes and unnecessary fees. As a bonus, we'll show you a few shortcuts and how you might be able to reduce or eliminate those formation fees. Here are the 6 steps to forming your LLC in Pennsylvania. Step 1. Choose a business name. The first step seems simple but could turn out to be quite bothersome. In Pennsylvania, naming issues are a major reason LLC filings are rejected. Naturally, you'd like to have a name that captures the purpose of your enterprise or defines its brand. Regardless, you should also follow these rules. The name should end with the company, limited liability company, an abbreviation of one of those terms, or a similar term. Avoid names that suggest your LLC is a government agency, bank, insurance company, nonprofit, public utility, college or school, or any other business requiring special licensing. Your chosen name must be unique and different from all other existing names. To find important links and learn more about the naming guidelines set by the Pennsylvania Secretary of State, you can visit our Pennsylvania information page. You can easily check the availability of your chosen name for free by conducting a Pennsylvania business name search through the Pennsylvania portal online. There's a very slim chance that the name may appear available after a search, but really isn't. That's because there's typically a processing delay between filings and their appearance on the database. Once you confirm it's available, it's a good idea to secure the domain for your LLC's website as soon as possible. Even if you don't build your website immediately, registering the URL early is a wise move. Step 2. Selecting a registered address. The second step is selecting a registered address. It must be an actual street address unless the LLC office is in a rural area where only route box numbers are used. The registered address is where official communications will be delivered. The registered address can be your home address, the LLC office address, the address of a friend or relative, or the address of a registered agent service. It may be best to go with a commercial service. Doing so will provide a measure of privacy since a registered address is public information. Using your home address may give you a degree of exposure that leads to unwelcome intrusions. Moreover, all those hours you spend on paperwork can now be devoted to running your business if you use Taylor Brands. They'll provide agent services to you for free for 1 whole year. We like them. They've been doing this for over 5 years, so they're pretty good at it. They actually scan and upload every piece of your mail so you're able to check what's being received by logging into your account. Step 3. Filing your LLC Certificate of Formation. This document includes crucial information such as your LLC's name, its registered address, and the name of all those involved in organizing the LLC. To file your LLC Certificate of Formation, you'll need to complete Form DSCB 15 to 8821, Certificate of Organization, and pay a filing fee of $125. If you're a veteran or reservist, you're in luck. You can file for free. If your LLC is based in another state and you want to do business in Pennsylvania, you'll need to register the LLC using Form DSCB 15 to 412, Foreign Registration Statement. The filing fee for that is $250. Whether you're filing to form an LLC or register one already formed, the applications must be accompanied by Form DSCB 15-134A, Docketing Statement, New Entity. There are 3 ways to file your LLC Certificate of Formation in Pennsylvania. The most convenient option is to file online through the Pennsylvania Business One-Stop Shop. Create an account there first if you don't already have one. Alternatively, you can download the appropriate form, complete it, and file with the right fee either in person or by mail at the address provided. Step 4. Creating an LLC Operating Agreement. Although not required by Pennsylvania law, it's highly recommended to create an LLC Operating Agreement. This document keeps everyone on the same page and minimizes conflicts. An operating agreement outlines important details about your LLC's ownership structure and operating roles. It covers aspects such as members' rights and responsibilities, profit distribution, and internal procedures. Some banks may actually ask for one along with a business plan when you open a business bank account or pursue loans. Step 5. Obtaining an LLC EIN, Employer Identification Number. The next step is to obtain an LLC EIN, which is a federal tax identification number. This unique number allows the IRS to identify and track your business's taxes and filing status. You'll need the EIN to open a business bank account, manage federal and state taxes, and hire employees. The process is super simple and completely free of charge through the IRS. Just fill out the online form. The final step, which is step 6, comply with tax requirements. Death and taxes, the two things in life we cannot avoid. Unfortunately, to operate and run daily business activities, you must first get and file any licenses and permits within the state and local agencies, then pay your taxes. Your state determines your tax filing, license, and permit requirements. You'll find what you need on the SBA.gov website or by contacting your Secretary of State's office. So those are the 7 steps you'll need to complete to successfully create an LLC. A lot of it seems overwhelming, especially when you're just starting up and wanting to learn. Thankfully, with the help of Taylor Brands, everything I've just explained can be done within a couple of minutes with minimal effort. Don't believe me? Well, I'm now going to show you how to use Taylor Brands. Once you click the first link in the description, you'll be taken to the same page as me. First, you want to choose the state. I'll select Pennsylvania and click Get Started. Next, you want to go ahead and put in your business name. For example, I'm going to go ahead and do Best Beans. I'm then going to go ahead and check if it's available or not. There we go, this is available, so I can go ahead and click Next. Taylor Brands tells you how they form your LLC. First off, you need to tell them about your business. You then get an LLC recommendation. You then form your LLC, and they will keep you up to date on your LLC. For the most part, you just want to go ahead and click Next. You then need to specify what stage your business is in. For this video, I'm going to go ahead and choose taking the first steps, and then I'll go ahead and click Next. They ask when you're planning to launch your business, so I'm going to go ahead and choose as soon as possible, and I'll go ahead and click Next. Now you want to specify what your business is about. I'm going to go ahead and say my business is about a coffee shop. I'll go ahead and type that in like so, click that, and then you need to specify if it's a physical good or a professional service. Mine will be a physical good, so I'll go ahead and click that and then click Next. You then need to answer whether or not you would have hired employees. For my business, because I'm running a coffee shop, for example, I'll go ahead and click Yes, and then I'll click Next. After that, you then need to say where you'll be operating from. I will put in a random postal code, and then I'll choose one of these 3 options here. One of them is online, another is at your brick-and-mortar shop, and the last one is on the go. I'm going to go ahead and choose at your brick-and-mortar, and then I'll go ahead and click Next. You can then choose between these options to apply to your business, a logo, a website, a trademark, etc. For the most part, you probably want a lot of these, so I'm going to go ahead and take all of them because I'd like all of them, and then you can also type your own if you'd like. After that, I'll go ahead and click Next. Then there is a checklist for what you already have in your business. For example, if you already have a logo within your business or a domain or a registered agent, you can go ahead and tick these. However, if you do not have any of these, you can go to the very bottom here and click None of the above. For my example, I don't have any of these, so I'm going to go ahead and click that, and then I'll click Next. You then want to go ahead and fill out your basic information, your name, last name, phone number, and your email address. After you've done that, you go ahead and click Next. Taylor Brands will offer to help you get your own EIN, so if you do need help getting your own EIN, you will be charged $99 after your application is reviewed. After you've chosen, you can then go ahead and click Next. Taylor Brands then offers to give you a registered agent, so if you already have one, of course, you don't really need to do this, but if you don't, I highly recommend it because they make your life a lot easier, and they're very flexible and easy to work with. So if you were to choose this option, you will be charged $199 every year. Once you've chosen, you can go ahead and click Next. Get Taylor Brands to keep your LLC compliant, or if you don't want to handle it yourself, you can choose between the two. However, if you do choose Tailor Brands, you will be charged $199 annually. Once you've chosen that, you can go ahead and click Next. Then you also get an offer to use their toolkit. So with the toolkit, you'll get a domain, create logos, a website, and an online store, a range of other essential tools, all in one place to set up your business online and reach customers. So I do highly recommend the toolkit as it gives you a lot of other things you can add, such as a logo or domain or even a website. However, if you do not want to use the toolkit, you can choose between these two options. After you've chosen, you can go ahead and click Next. Then you can choose to get your LLC faster, so if you go with the expedited filing time, it should come within 2 business days. However, if you do want to wait, it will come within 14 days, so it's entirely up to you if you are in a rush or you want to be patient. If you do go with the expedited filing time, it will come at $49, so it's your choice there. After this, you can go ahead and click Next. You can then choose to get an operating agreement from Tailor Brands, or if you want to figure out that by yourself, you can choose that. Of course, if you do choose to get an operating agreement with Tailor Brands, you will be charged $29, so after that, you can go ahead and click Next. And then based on what you have checked and what you have chosen throughout this little survey, they will offer you a plan. So as you can see, Tailor Brands has offered the Elite LLC plan, which includes the following. I'll go ahead and explain the other plans in just a moment. However, if we go ahead and scroll down here, you can choose to uncheck or check a registered agent and an EIN as well and get your free business banking account. Now do keep in mind with any plan you choose, there will be a state fee. Now obviously the state fee will be different depending on which state you choose, so please keep that in mind. Of course, if you are happy with what you are getting offered, you can go ahead and click Proceed. However, if you do want to have a look at the other plans, I will now show you the other plans. So there is the light option, which comes at $0. Of course, you will have to pay the state fee. This may differ depending on which state you choose. So the light plan, you get an LLC formation and it will be processed in up to 14 business days. Then there is the essential plan, which comes in at $199 per year. Just like all the others, it comes with the state fee as well. So with the essential plan, you get annual compliance and it is processed in up to 2 business days. And of course, you get an LLC formation, expedited processing, annual compliance, and an operating agreement. Then there is the Elite plan, which is recommended by Tailor Brands and comes at $249, and it is billed annually or yearly. This comes with annual compliance and branding tools, and it is processed in up to 2 business days. Now with the Elite plan, you get the most, of course, considering it is the highest paid plan. However, it is the most worth paid plan. So of course, you'll get an LLC formation, expedited processing, annual compliance, and an operating agreement. You get a 1-year free domain, 8 free logos, a DIY website builder and online store, a digital business card, a social media post maker, and a business card toolkit. They value this at $432, however the full plan is at $249. So regarding choosing a plan, again it is entirely up to you and your situation. However, I do recommend the Elite plan considering how much more you get with the Elite plan. So after you've chosen, you can go ahead and select which plan is right for you. So for this video, I'm going to go ahead and select the Elite plan. So assuming you are happy with your current plan, you can go ahead and click Proceed, and then you'll be asked to choose either PayPal or card, entirely up to you guys. So within a couple of minutes, we went through a process with Tailor Brands and have successfully created our own LLC. So if you have to choose between creating an LLC on your terms or creating an LLC with Tailor Brands, I do believe it is a no-brainer to go with Tailor Brands considering how much they offer for such a great price, as well as they do all the work for you without you needing to do much at all. Simply fill out a survey, choose the plan, and there you go, you have an LLC. Post-formation steps. After you've successfully formed your LLC, there are a few important things to keep in mind. Keep your business assets and transactions separate from personal ones to maintain the limited liability protection provided by your LLC. Mixing business and personal transactions may allow creditors to pierce the corporate veil, which is the separate legal status of the LLC. They can then take legal action against your personal assets, such as your home and car, to recover debts owed by your business. Since an LLC is actually a separate legal entity or person, it should have a bank account or corporate card in its own name. This will also help the LLC build business credit, which would be separate from your personal credit. Having business insurance is wise, as all businesses face risks. Moreover, having some kinds of insurance is compulsory by state law. Consider hiring an accountant to help you manage your finances effectively. Having a business website is a must as well. Additionally, each year you'll be required to file an annual report. Pennsylvania used to have a decennial report, but that was changed in November 2022 to an annual report. The filing fee is $7. Annual reports are due by September 30th each year. To simplify your life, let a service like Taylor Brands manage the process of setting up an LLC for you. This will save you time and effort, which you can use to focus on running your business. And that's it. You've now learned how to set up an LLC in Pennsylvania. We hope you found this guide really useful. So hopefully this video has helped you to form an LLC of your own. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you did want to get to Taylor Brands, there will be a link down below that you guys can click on. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.